Hello and welcome, my lovely Capricorns. This is your card in the tarot. It is the Devil card. This is, with one leap, you can be free. This is being so comfortable, you just don't want to leave hell. But, it's about abandon, disregard, excess, indifference, and entitlement. So when you wear this entitlement in a positive energy, you definitely have, it's a very elegant energy. All right, Capricorns, this is your general intuitive energy and card reading for the week of September 2nd through September 8th, 2019. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and House positions, but still will not apply to all, but do hang around for the entirety reading for collective Capricorn messages that should pop up. Me being the Queen of Clovers, my readings tend to focus on life, craft, action, nurturing ourselves and others, and using our will for the highest good and calling. All right, the energy is quite earthen, quite hefty above us. If you watched at least the energetic intro into my Virgo seasonal cross, the link is below. You would know we're all about Virgo, 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 Virgo Sun, Virgo Venus, Virgo New Moon. And again, that link is below. Virgo seasonal crosses are going to be the readings for my monthly readings for my channel. They're going to go to New Moon, starting with the Virgo New Moon, and then moving to the Libra New Moon. All right. So again, a Virgo season, Sun in Virgo, Venus in Virgo, New Moon in Virgo. This is work in progress, problem solving, correcting and perfecting, and routines, my lovely Capricorns. Lots of planning, lots of scheduling. Nothing too difficult. I'm just going to pull 3 cards, just pull out the energy, see what we got going. I got a lot of informational for you guys in those seasonal crosses, so I'm just going to do a past, present, future card. I'm going to clarify immensely and then pull some Cartomancy. All right, my Capricorns. Capricorns, you've been a little standoffish, a little, there's something you're holding back, and you think it's not coming towards you, but you're actually holding it back in some way. I feel that arm's length kind of like, I want you, but you just stay right there. If we're talking about love or anything really. Past, present, future position. Oop, that's too many cards. I have the 6 of Cups, the 8 of Wands, and the 3 of Swords in the future. Ugh. Well, we'll see what it is. All right, let's get some clarifiers for the 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups in reverse is, it's a lack of like lovey-dovey feelings, a lack of sweet moments, not giving and receiving evenly. It's not sharing your work. It's the card of, I had a big thing go on today, but I have nobody to come home and tell it to. I have nobody to call and be like, this is my celebration today. This is why things are going well today. All right. I have the 5 of Cups upright. No surprise there with the 6 of Cups in reverse. This is just a satisfaction with the present. You're filling your own cup too much, and you're just tired of the spilled cups, because it's kind of a mourning period too, if you're in mourning, but it's that energy of I've got to fill up my own cups. With the 6 of Cups in reverse, it's also this just a lack of like that unconditional love, that people around you. It's just that sense of you're just very lonely. I have the 7 of Swords in reverse and the Page of Cups upright. In this deck, being a Witch's Spellcaster Tarot, the swords are fire and the wands are air. And this is not having your place at the fire. This is being stolen, not paid what you're worth. It's things being stolen from you. It's just not having your place at the fire. It really feels that way. It just feels like you don't have this right now. And you're looking at love in a way of something you don't have. It's something you want, but it's just something you don't have. And it's starting to get to it's starting to push your buttons. I have the 8 of Wands in the present position. I don't like to clarify past too much because, hey, it's in the past. I have the Eight of Wands in the present position. It means things are slowing down. This could be good for you, Cappies. You've had a very big financial year, a very big project year, and you've been busy and you've been succeeding and hitting the mark. See, a lot of the energy people are using to fall in love and have a very good day at the beach over the summer. You were just working your butt off. I love the readings, by the way. I love that energy, but I think you may have gone too far. I have the Seven of Wands in reverse. This is having the high ground, defending that position. You're done defending that position. You're giving something up. You're holding on to, it's a change of opinion, a change of position. It's, Wands, remember, are air, which would be news and information. It's that, you're just going to deny it. Not deny it, but you're not going to defend it. That's for darn sure. I have the strength in the upright. You're going to be bringing some strength into this position. You're taking less of a stand. This feels like you're loosening up some of your standards, perhaps. And it's not something that matters. It's kind of like, you have to use the red cup for breakfast, and you have to use the purple cup for lunch, and you have to use the blue cup for dinner. It's kind of that feeling that you're like, oh, that's ridiculous. I got to let it go. It's obviously not that simple, but it's just something that you're like, I used to think this was the most critical issue, but it's absolutely not. It's not even that critical. Whatever you're giving up is going to bring you the Ten of Pence. It's going to bring you a completion. It's almost like a lesson learned. Like, I took this too much. I made something too important, and it really wasn't important. And when I let it go, I became strong again. The Strength card is about strength through compassion. And, you know, she pulls the ideas, she approaches the grumpy, ornery, cantankerous lion, and she pulls the thorn out of his paw at the risk of being bitten, but then he becomes her friend and ally. That is the representative of our beast within. We need to heal that beast within so they can be our ally. Our shadow side becomes our ally. There's something that you just didn't want to handle. You just didn't want to do. You didn't want to think about. You just let it go, and suddenly something ends. And not just something ends with the Ten of Pence, but it's like things are moving well now. I let go of something, an empath, something that was holding a lot of people up. It seems like you were like the one holding up the show for a little bit there until you got all the information you needed. Once that came in, you were like, I can let this go now. Okay, it's going to be fine now. I have the Seven of Pence in reverse. This is you coming into a harvest, moving out of the work of it and more moving into the Virgo season, making sure you're handling the details. This is handling fine details, and then the harvest coming. So you're just about ready to reap some rewards, and especially the work you've done. It doesn't seem like that big, but as you see your life beginning to flow, there was some kind of power struggle here. Not a tremendous power struggle, definitely within yourself, that you had to balance, and you did. And you're coming into Seven of Pence. This is like moving towards the Eight of Pence, which is moving towards Virgo, which is moving towards the harvest, bringing about the harvest. So definitely, you know, cutting off that empath. I have the Knight. I have the Three of Swords in reverse for the future position. What are you doing, my lovely Cappies? The Knight of Wands. This could be, like I said, it's the Witch's Spellcaster Tarot, which means this is probably air, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It is news coming in. Sometimes it looks like bad news to me because of the way this bird is flying. Kind of back on the reading, kind of like reflecting on the past. Of course, because our intuition does read the cards more than the cards in the book themselves. This could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius popping up in your energy to move forth. But there's something about this that just ain't right. There's something about this that you see the heartbreak ahead. And I have the Star card and the Chariot in reverse. you've made a wish and it's not coming true right now. I feel you do have an air sign in your energy because this is an Aquarius. If you don't have an air sign in your energy, you're definitely embodying it right now. You probably made a wish and you had to do some kind of healing to get it going and moving forward. But this is do not let go and do not move forward. Your heart is still broken. There are things moving forward in your life, but not love. You want to move forward. You want to leap forward. This could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I know Capricorns have had their eye on a fire sign, but you're just not ready, and that's why it's not happening. It's definitely healing. If you want to get, like, you know, very superficial with the cards, there's an Aquarius in your way, preventing you from moving forward. It's creating heartbreak. It's breaking your heart. It's you feel a little rejected somehow. Something it doesn't feel like a lost opportunity. It feels like a stopped opportunity. Judgment card. This is an ending of something. This is choosing life over death. This is choosing to walk towards the sun as opposed to walking back towards the devil and the death card, the dark night of the soul. You can choose that. You can choose to stay where you are and be stagnant. You can, it's very comfortable. It's very warm and cozy, Capricorn. But this is, in the upright, is choosing to move forward, choosing change over comfort and similarity. In the reading in this future position, you're going to come to an opportunity where I feel like you're going to be rejected, or something is going to break your heart. Something isn't going to go your way. It's going to break your heart. It's probably a rejection. It feels like a rejection. I did call this this card here, this Knight of Wands, is not moving in your direction. They're not moving with you into the future, this way into the future. They're moving that way, kind of away from you. There's something that something that this person and you aren't really like meshing with. But you can choose to be miserable and then maybe try again in a couple weeks, or you can choose life and just move forward. I think you should move forward with this action. There's some kind of evolution or healing that needs to be done to get this to work, to really make this relationship or this fire sign commitment or air sign energy work out for you. And it's just, it's a choice. But you have to make a change. There's something that you have to change. Spirit is saying you don't actually have to make a change. You just have to show who you are. You have to show you've chosen a new path, but you don't have to actually change it. You have to show that you're choosing the sunlight. You're choosing that, but you have chosen it, but nobody knows it. It's like you haven't changed a thing on the exterior, and you need to kind of pull that exterior energy, because you're just the same old stuffy entitled Capricorn to everybody. Even though you have changed, you have evolved, you've kind of got your heart pumping and got things going. It's been a rough ride. It's been the up and down ride, hitting the mountains kind of thing. Part of it is you're not showing a certain kind of energy that would attract a lover or would attract people towards you that you want, or what you want to attract towards you. And so there's an energy mismatch. So this person feels like, remember I told you it feels like you're holding people back. It's not that you're holding people back. It's just that you haven't let anybody in, so that all people see is your suit of armor. And I mean suit, like suit and tie. Like your suit is like your presentation, how you physically swords yourself to the world, and kind of how you present yourself through work. It's almost like you don't present yourself in any other way. You have no outside connections outside of work. And if you do have outside connections, you still maintain that facade of, I'm the CEO, or I'm the boss, or I'm the I feel like professor energy at the front of a classroom, that kind of energy, like I'm in charge and I can't let that go. Well, maybe not in that position, but you certainly need to, if you're going to open your heart to other people, you're going to have to open up your other aspects of yourself. A message in love coming towards you. It's a little flipped over. This might be you delivering this message of love this week. Let's see what else we got here. It's not a message delivered verbally. It's definitely googly eyes or, you know, putting your hand on somebody's shoulder. It's not putting your hand on somebody's leg. Yeah. The word entitlement keeps coming up. You're not entitled to this person. There are things you have to do to work to make this relationship or this situation come about. And it's not, Spirit keeps telling me it's not work. It's not change. It's a lot of your difficulties are in forward movement, and that's because you're not bringing forth resources and that you already have. I didn't pull the Magician card, but I definitely feel with the Seven of Pentacles movement, you have resources within yourself and within you. You have the Lion card, you have the Strength card. This business conversation we had in the present has a lot to do with the future. This is your lovely energy, but you have more to your energy with the Strength card, and then even the Seven of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. You have all this in your energy that you're not using to your advantage in other situations. It's very I want to say compartmentalized. Again, that King of Air showing up in your energy in reverse. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. With this card, this is you. You might take a chance and speak out. In reverse, it is a little bit less wordy, but you might say something like, hey, what's up? You might take a chance to actually use your words. And let's see. I think you're going to take a chance to use your words, to speak up, to just finally like broach the conversation, because it's too burdensome. It's too difficult the way you've been doing it before, so you've got to do it a new way. And if you want a new valuable connection, a lot of nines to work through. A lot of nines to work through. You are definitely moving in a burdensome way. You're definitely trying to approach love, but you're carrying the weight of your persona, your persona, your work persona. You're trying to carry it into the love situation, and it's weighing you down. You got to let that shit go in the love situation. You got to. Capricorns are very, they're the trickster. They're the devil card. They're the #1 trickster of the tarot. There's a personality in Capricorns that I'm just beginning to see, because I do have a lot of Capricorns in CEO positions at work, in upper positions at work, that I didn't know that they were so exciting and fun and adventurous and sweet until you start working with them. Now, you can't necessarily work with this person and get close to this person, so there's some things that are not, nines are dream cards. And we have the 9 of Swords and the 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands is the Wounded Warrior. 9 of Swords is the Nightmare card. You need to turn those swords from yourself and work through them one by one. This is a hesitation and a fear card. It's a fear of the value. You just have to do it. There are things that are just, you have a dark cloud of these 9s over your head, and you're just carrying a burden with you, and it is a burden of your persona. It is a burden of your character, your outward character. So every time you make a step forward, even though you're making this sweet step forward in love, you have those burdens you're taking with you. So every step is more difficult. It's just not that simple. And the person you're approaching, either in business or in love, feels those burdens with you. They feel your slow step. They feel your energy. They might have the ability to sense energy. A lot of people do and never say a word. I know I did for a long time. And so they're not going to approach you no matter how perfectly wonderful and 8 of Pentacles you look and things are going well. They feel this energy in you, and there's always going to be a hesitation to join up with you in value if you have this energy with you. You need to get through this. You need to drop those burdens and move forth. Capricorn, wow, you were just like right there. I mean, it's just a revealing self. It really is the burden of self. There's something about your persona that is just rich and lovely. I do feel it. You guys walk like royalty. But it's just a little bit too much. It makes you unapproachable, especially when you are asking for other people to come into your energy and share your energy with you. I feel like you have that desire. There's a bit of loneliness, a bit of emptiness in some of your activities because of the lack of people. You're just not peopled enough in this Capricorn reading. you just gotta, it's because you're pushing people away with the burdens, that burden of that persona. All right, thank you, Capricorns, for sharing your energy with me. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, tip or donate if the spirit moves you. Book a personal reading or use the personal reading email. Email me for that request to speak to me personally or one-on-one. It's something I deeply love. That's qclovers1111 @gmail.com. And have a great week, my Capricorns.